Hey folks, Mike Johnson here. If it's got wheels and an engine, you're in the right place. On this channel, we dive into car repairs, maintenance tips, and everything you need to keep your ride running smooth. If you're into cars and want to keep learning, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it.
Everyone wants to own a car, whether new or used. But a majority of people decide to buy a used four-wheel drive instead of a new one. Buying a used car is certainly beneficial for people, as it allows them to save a lot of money, especially in times of financial crisis. However, choosing a used four-wheeler is not an easy task. You need to carry out a thorough search and inspection of the vehicle, and also try and negotiate to get the best deal. Buying a used four-wheeler. There are lots of car stores and showrooms that stock old cars. You shouldn't just go to a car store, pay upfront, and get the car. You need to thoroughly research all related aspects, and make a decision about the car. Here are some important things you should research and consider before buying a used car. Requirement: you first need to decide what you're going to use the car for. Determining this would enable you to decide which type of vehicle would be most suitable, a 2x2 sedan or a powerful 4x4 car. Hence, used car lots are your best bet, but don't just check out one used car store, approach all the dealers who are reputed to provide quality used four-wheelers for sale. Each dealer would have different prices and varieties of four-wheelers. It's advisable to compare and note the prices and services provided by dealers. You may even come across some dealers who provide four-wheelers for sale. But remember, their offers can be shady. Used car stores make sure that the cars on display are in proper, well-maintained condition. They paint the cars and keep them clean, before showing them to customers. But you never know what might be going on under the hood and in the engine. Nevertheless, you should make a point of examining the body carefully for dents or flaws. Carry out an external inspection of the four-wheeler and see if all is well. Also check the chassis carefully for any areas of rust. If you find a serious problem at this stage, it's advisable to drop the case. Inspection: ask the seller to start the vehicle's engine in your presence. If the vehicle is warmed up before starting the engine, the dealer is trying to hide serious engine problems. After starting the engine, simply examine the exhaust. If blue smoke comes out, in the case of a gasoline engine, there's a problem in the piston rings or valve rod seals. However, these problems can be easily solved. Listen carefully to the sound of the engine as it warms up. There should be no irregular noises or knocking. Get a general inspection, inside and out. This will give you a clearer picture of how the vehicle has been used. Examine the interior of the car, which includes the seats, steering wheel, and foot rubbers. This will let you know if the mileage indication is in line with the dealer's indications. The last thing you need to do is test drive the vehicle. This will help you assess the real condition of the four-wheeler. Used car dealers are always willing to negotiate on price. However, you should have strong negotiating skills to get the four-wheeler at a very low price. And you can also benefit from used car loans if the price doesn't fit your budget. There are plenty of four-wheelers for sale on the local market, so be sure to check out some used car ratings and reviews. If you're considering buying one, it's advisable to take someone with you who has a good understanding of used cars. In conclusion, buying a used four-wheel drive vehicle can be a rewarding experience if you approach it with the right knowledge and preparation. Remember to thoroughly research the model you are interested in, inspect the vehicle carefully, and take it for a test drive to assess its performance. Don't hesitate to ask for a vehicle history report and consider having a trusted mechanic evaluate it before making a purchase. By following these tips, you can ensure that you find a reliable four-wheel drive that meets your needs and fits your budget. Happy car hunting!